Hi, this is Barbecue Mike G, giving a few tips about how to use the Barbecue Guru on the Weber Summit Charcoal Grill. Okay, the first tip is to lubricate the little rubber ring that goes into the adapter so it slides in easier. You can use whatever you got. Okay, the second tip is to put aluminum foil into the intake vents so that only the air coming through the DigiQ right there gets into the kettle. Sometimes the damper blades aren't that tight. This is a 6-year-old Weber Summit charcoal grill, so the dampers are not as tight as I'd like them to be, but it only matters when I'm smoking meats. Now I used my little mini chimney to light 12 coals just so I have enough heat to start it up without overshooting my temperature. Always foil the deflector plate. Now if you don't want to use the DigiQ and hook up all these wires and stuff like that, there's something called the Auto Kamato that you can buy from Charbroiler. Always cover up your DigiQ with a glove or something so the sun doesn't get it. Now this was the day before. I'm just doing a little dry brine on these rubs, let them sit in the fridge overnight, and then here I am just adding a little bit more. I'm not going really heavy because I already have some salt on it, but the dry brining helps them get a little bit more tender. Now these are probe tender after 4.5 hours, so the temperature didn't matter because it was tender enough. Now here's a little trick. When you take your meat off your kettle, you could use another kettle for a table, and also aluminum foil, when it's loosely wrapped with air inside of it, it holds the temperature better. And another tip is when you're carving your ribs off of your rib roast, if you're going to get your ribs that way, leave this little extra chunk of meat on there instead of leaving it on the roast, because your roast will be more round when you're cooking it and you have a little bit more meat on your ribs. So I hope those tips were helpful, and please ring the bell. Thanks for watching.